Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this mesh bow with flower tail. It's simple, cute, and easy to make, and also it's beginner friendly. In this video, I will also show you how to neatly attach a flower to your mesh stitch crochet. First, we will start with the bow loops by making a chain of 26. Make a slip knot, then continue making 26 chain. After you made 26 chain, now we are going to skip 7 chain and make a double crochet into the 8th chain. Yarn over, insert your hook into the 8th chain. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. And that's your first double crochet. Next, chain 2. Skip 2 chain, into the 3rd, make a double crochet. Next, chain 2, skip 2 chain, into the 3rd, make a double crochet. Now we are going to continue making mesh stitch across the row. After you reach the end of the row, you will end up with 7 holes like this. And to begin the next row, chain 5, turn your work. Skip the chain 2 space and make a double crochet into the double crochet stitch. Next, chain 2, skip the chain 2 space and make a double crochet into the double crochet stitch. And now we are going to repeat this pattern across the row. After you reach the end of the row, make chain 2 and a double crochet into the 3rd chain. Next row, same like before, make chain 5, then turn your work. Skip the chain 2 space and into the double crochet stitch, make a double crochet. Next, chain 2. Skip the chain 2 space and into the double crochet stitch, make a double crochet. And now we are going to continue making mesh stitch across the row. To finish the row, make chain 2, then a double crochet into the 3rd chain. For the next rows, continue making mesh stitch like this until you reach your desired length. Here is mine. I made 31 rows which measure about 30 centimeters in length, and the width is 7 centimeters. After your bow loop are done, leave a long yarn tail for sewing later and for tying the bow loops and bow tails together. We will sew it using a tapestry needle. Insert the needle into the first stitch on the side where your yarn still attached. Then go into the corner stitch on the other side. Now continue sewing stitch by stitch like this across. Now let's set the bow loops aside and start working on the bow tails. To begin, make a slip knot and chain of 20. Next, skip 7 chain and work a double crochet into the 8th chain. Next, chain 2, skip 2 chain and make a double crochet into the 3rd chain. Next, chain 2, skip 2 chain and work a double crochet into the 3rd chain. Now continue this pattern across the row. For the bow tails, you will have 5 holes like this. Next row, chain 5, turn your work. Skip the chain 2 space and into the double crochet stitch, make a double crochet. Next, chain 2, skip the chain 2 space and make a double crochet into the double crochet stitch. Now continue making mesh stitch like this across the row. After you reach the end of the row and after you make chain 2, make a double crochet into the 3rd chain. Next row, same like before, make chain 5, turn your work. Skip the chain 2 space and make a double crochet into the double crochet stitch. Next, chain 2, skip the chain 2 space and make a double crochet into the double crochet stitch. And now continue making mesh stitch like this across the row. To finish the row, make a double crochet into the 3rd chain. Now continue working both tails like this until you have your desired length. Here is mine. I made 21 rows which equal 20 centimeters in length. And the width is 5 centimeters. Alright, now let's make the flowers. We will start by making a magic ring. Hold your yarn with a long enough yarn tail, then wrap it around your middle finger like this. Hold it with your thumb like this. Insert your hook under the loop on your finger. With the working yarn, yarn under and pull up a loop. Next, yarn over and pull through the loop. Okay, and that's how to make the magic ring. Next, into the magic ring, make 10 single crochets. I will put a stitch marker into the first stitch. And now continue making single crochet until you have 10 single crochets into the magic ring. After you have made 10 single crochets, now close the ring by pulling the yarn tail. And now we are going to change the color. Insert your hook into the first stitch. Using the white yarn, yarn over and pull through everything. Next, chain 1. Make a single crochet into the same stitch. Next, chain 2 and a treble crochet into the same stitch. Next stitch, make a treble crochet. Next, chain 2 and a single crochet into the same stitch. Next stitch, 1 single crochet, chain 2 and a treble crochet into the same stitch. Next stitch, a treble crochet, then chain 2 and a single crochet into the same stitch. Next stitch, a single crochet, chain 2 and a treble crochet into the same stitch. Next stitch, a treble crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet into the same stitch. And now continue working like this until you have total 5 petals. After you finish, cut the yarn long enough for sewing later. Now I will weave in the end first using a tapestry needle. Insert your needle into the first stitch. And from the back, we are going back to the front. Now from the front to the back, I'm going to cover this yellow using white to make a clean look. And the flower will look like this. And now we will set this aside and we will attach the bow loop to the bow tail. Now I will fold it. I will pinch the middle like this, then fold both sides to the middle. And after you're happy with the shape, you can wrap it with the yarn tail to secure. Now grab the bow tail. To fold it, pinch the middle, then fold both sides to the middle the same way like the bow loops. Make sure each tail have the same length. After you're happy with the shape, attach it into the bow loops, then continue wrap it using the yarn tail that you use for wrap or secure the yarn loops. I will continue wrap it a few times like this. And now we are going to secure it at the back. Insert your hook into the loop like this, yarn over, pull up a loop, then make chain 2. And now you can weave in the ends. And now we are going to sew the flowers. Insert your needle into the one strand of yarn. Any available strand of yarn is fine, just make sure it doesn't show from the back. Insert your needle back to the flower. And make sure it doesn't show to the front as well. And now just continue sewing like this until you finish it. After you finish, secure it and weave in the ends. And do the same thing to the other tail. And that's all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!